What if I told you that healthcare isn't just about the work we do, but it's about the people that do the work? And what if I told you that our hearts, the very thing that we use to serve, are in desperate need of healing? Well, my name is Coach Charlene, and welcome to the Whispers of Wellness. I started a business in April of 2024 called the Wellness Whisperer Coaching and Consulting Company. I early retired intentionally because I saw a gap. And the gap that I saw was that more healthcare workers needed support. They needed mental health services. They needed a place to feel safe. They needed a place to decompress from the chaotic busyness of their lives. And so as nurses, as techs, as all of the care team, all healthcare professionals, we pour endlessly into others every day. We push through exhaustion. We give beyond our capacity most of the times, and we leave a little for ourselves. I like to explain it like this. There's this loaf of bread that you have, and you keep giving out slices of your bread. And then you come to find out that you've given up all of your slices, and that leaves you empty. Well, burnout is at an all-time high. Emotional exhaustion is breaking our spirits. Compassion fatigue and moral injury is running rampant. The workforce is leaving, not because they don't care. Don't get that twisted. It's because they feel empty. And so there's a quote that says, you can't pour from an empty cup, but you can refill it. And that's the unknown author, but just the whole concept of pouring from an empty cup or giving and overcaring. I believe that healthcare workers are the heart of healthcare. Without healthcare workers, where would we be? Without that nurse on your side, when you're going through a very challenging time, when no one else is there, where will we be? Without the doctor that has done the work and being compassionate in their delivery, without them, where would we be? Now, I know everybody's not perfect. I know that we've had some experiences with different healthcare professionals that may have jaded your view, but most of us get up every day determined to touch lives and to make a difference in those that we serve. This is why I decided to early retire. And I have a framework. It's called the Heart Framework, because I truly believe that when you can have a framework of how you operate, and I wanted to have that for myself. Thank goodness for my strategist that actually gave me some advice to make sure I get a framework and all of this with this new business. Because as a nurse, I've been in the industry for 32 years as an employee, but not as an entrepreneur. And so my heart framework is heart. And I wanted it to be the heart framework because I need things to align with where I am, with the whispers of my heart. And anybody that knows me knows that I am a love bug. If you see me in operation when I work on the units and stuff like that, I am intentionally greeting people with good morning, you're loved and appreciated, even if I've never met you before. Now, that may seem a little quirky and a little weird, but that's the presence that I would much prefer to leave than a toxic presence. And so the heart framework, I decided that if we can get people to tap into this framework and to experience it, that their career, their profession, their lives would actually be more fulfilled. And so the H is healing, because nothing significant starts without healing. There's a quote that says, the heart of healthcare is the well-being of those who provide it. And that is so true, because if we are not well, if we are not right with ourselves, then how can we truly pour out to someone else? So let's go over the acronym HEART. And there's a two-part phase to this. I'm just going to share just the initial part, or stage one, I should say, of the HEART framework. And so the first one is healing. You cannot lead serve, or love well if you are not healed. Healing is the foundation. So that's why I start with healing. You know, many of us, we've gone through challenges. We've gone through many things. We're always experiencing personal issues that we're having in our life. Then we have societal issues. We have political issues all around us. And then we go to work and we have work issues. And then you take care of someone and they may not treat you well. And then you have more issues. So healing is critical for you to get the things that you need. And then E is engagement. I want to show you what engagement does. See, true engagement doesn't just mean showing up. It means being fully present in your work, your relationships, and in your purpose. That's true engagement, because I'm sure you've heard about the research. Most people are not engaged at work. The people that are really kind of done, they don't engage. If somebody is not feeling seen, feeling heard, they don't engage. Now, I know this personally because there was many times where I did not even participate because I didn't feel like I was welcome to do so. And then the quote that I have for that is, empowered nurses empower patients. It starts with us. It starts with us on the inside first. And so the A is authenticity. When you are authentic, you are not performing, you are being. And in that being, you become aware of your worth, of your purpose, and of your power. Authenticity. You want to be a leader that's authentic, not performing, not putting on a mask and coming to work, because that's exhausting all by itself. And then let's go to the quote that I have for that. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. And that was by Carl Jung. Now let's move on to the R, resilience. Resilience is not about doing more. It's about becoming more. And when you become more, you stop running on empty and you start moving with purpose. And that I could say amen to, because I also like the definition of heart math, which I shared in the last video. The capacity to prepare for, recover from, and adapt in the face of pressure or stress or crisis. I love their definition, and this is heartmath.org. It's about preparing for things. See, when I prepare, I'm more confident. I feel amazing. You have to begin to prepare for situations before they even get here. And so that's why resilience is so important. You see, renewal isn't about returning to the past. It's about evolving into something stronger. And that's somebody that's unknown. And then the last letter is transformation. And the challenges won't disappear. But when you operate from a transformed heart, you rise above them. You rise above those challenges. You see, here's a quote for that one. And that's, transcendence is not escaping reality, but seeing it from a higher perspective, like an eagle, honestly. And so I gave you the beginning of the heart framework. And so I will come back in the next video and share with you the outcomes. These are kind of like the things that all of my programs, all of the education, if I come speak at your organization, this is what I'm at. This is my framework that I believe that will revitalize your well-being and help you to reprioritize at the same time. So I'll see you next on the next video. The heart of healthcare has been neglected far too long, but it's time to reclaim it. It's time to heal. It's time to engage. It's time to become authentic. It's time to build your resilience, and it's time to transform beyond your circumstances. So thank you for joining, and make sure you go to my website and you will see all of the different things that I'm doing there. Okay. Thank you for listening. And remember, well-being starts from the inside out. It's an inside job, you guys. Have a great day.